Hi, everybody. Want to hear about that time that I fell down these stairs that are here in my house right here? So I'll tell you that story. I had chemotherapy. It was January, and my chemo started in August of 2020 during the pandemic. And I was getting double chemo, and it was nasty, horrible, etc. And I couldn't take either of my sons to college. One of them was a freshman. I didn't get to see him. I'm telling you this so you feel really sorry for me. So when my second son was going back to college in Ohio, my wife called my parents and they came to stay with me to babysit me because I have cancer. I had gone to chemo that day, and this was January of 2021. I didn't feel well when I got home at about 7 after several hours of chemo. And so I went straight to bed, which is up these stairs. Come with me. So I went up these stairs, went to bed, and I was pretty tired. So I was just laying there kind of watching TV and stuff. I didn't quite fall asleep. And at about 10:30, I realized I was hungry and I really wanted something. And my friend Cindy had brought by banana bread. So I remembered the banana bread and I decided I was going to go downstairs and have some. So remember the stairs? This is the view from the top. Yep, that's about a lot of stairs. And because I'm a mom and I used to carry my children up and down the stairs, it's always a teachable moment to count things. So we always counted the 16 stairs going up. And as it turns out, it's also 16 going down. I know, right? Math. So I come to the top of the stairs and here we are. My feet, my socks somehow slipped and I fell down to about here. I fell. I slipped backwards on my back and had lots and lots of bruises. But anyway, so I'm laying down here on the stairs and go Giants. And everything hurt. And my parents were here downstairs, but there's like a whole thing. They're in another bedroom downstairs that's up and out their flight of stairs. And they were here to watch me, take care of me, make sure nothing happened. But they're 82 and 84. And they take off their hearing aids when they go to bed. And so I always hear them after the hearing aids are off because the volume goes way up and they're like, "Good night, my sweet. I love you so much. I hope you have a good night. Hope it was better than last night. And oh, I love you too. Good night. Have a good sleep." And this is every night, by the way. They've been together for 60 some years. Anyway, they're the cutest. So that all happened a while ago. So they're asleep without their hearing aids on another floor in another part of the house. So I fall down the stairs and I'm laying here and I had grabbed for the handrail and as it turns out, now I know, I tore my rotator cuff. I had bruises all over this arm on the back and all over my back because apparently I hit hard. What I didn't know was that I had also hit my head. So after laying here for a second, I thought, okay, checking in, everything seems okay. I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the stairs because banana bread. So I get up and I walk a little more gingerly, perhaps this time, down to the bottom of the stairs. And I get to the bottom of the stairs and I'm like, I feel kind of tired. I'm gonna I'm gonna lay down right here. So I laid down at the bottom of the stairs with my head on the stairs like this. And I took a little snooze because I was so tired. And I didn't know at the time that I had hit my head and that I had a concussion. And keep in mind, I'm not an idiot. Don't come at me with that. Both of my sons were athletes. They both had a couple of concussions in their sports lives. And so we know all the concussion protocols and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not like a total dolt, but nonetheless, I was tired. So I just took a little snooze down here for about, because it's so comfortable, by the way, to put your head on the stair as your pillow. And laid down here for, I don't know, maybe it was 15 or 20 minutes. And then I woke up and I went, oh yeah, banana bread. So I got up, and what, I have to get up like I'm 100, walked into the kitchen, and you can see our house is decorated for Halloween right now. And see the light fixture? It's cool. Okay, so I come in here and make my banana bread standing here in the kitchen. I cut a slice of it. I think Cindy brought it over for me, my friend Cindy, who's such a sweetheart. And I'm eating banana bread, and I went like ham on this. Like I put on butter and everything, and I zapped it in the microwave. And I stood here at the counter and ate it. And then I decided to go back to bed now that I've had my banana bread. And I go back up the stairs. How many are there? That's right. See, you're paying attention. There's 16 stairs. Going back up the stairs of pain. So I'm walking up the stairs, and I'm gonna just, I feel like I probably should tell somebody, but I'm really, really tired. So I went back to bed and I lay down, and I fell asleep for, I'm guessing, about half an hour. And then I woke up and was like, oh, I have to pee. Am I allowed to say pee on this? Is that okay? So I have to pee. So I get up and I walk out of my bed, but I'm like tipping to the right and I can't stop myself. I fell down, fell across the desk that was in our room because, anyway, you don't need to know that detail, but I go into the bathroom and I thought, I think this is not good because maybe I hit my head, because this is a very, very bad feeling. So I decide I think I should probably tell somebody, and my parents are downstairs and, you know, not hearing anything. The ones who are here to take care of me. Anyway, so I texted them and said, hey, I fell down the stairs, no big whoop. I don't feel so good, so I'm gonna go to sleep, but I think we should probably go to the ER in the morning. Remember where I said I'm not an idiot? Anyway, so, and then I was thinking I should probably tell somebody else, and I was gonna text my wife, but she's in Ohio, and what's she gonna do from, you know, hours away in a different time zone? So I texted Liz in Los Angeles, which is 6.5 hour drive from here, because she can do something about it. I had lost my damn mind. So fell asleep, woke up to both of my parents being at my bedside, and I'm telling you, 82 and 84 years old, now 85, they came up the stairs, and my dad with his cane and everything, and my mom wakes me up, and as soon as I wake up, I sat up and started vomiting all over my floor, and she said she started calling 911 and told them that I was throwing up, and in the meantime, she's darting to and fro on the phone, wiping up my vomit, which is, it's good I have hardwood floors. And so Then I started thinking, okay, so the ambulance is coming. I'm going to have to go to the ER, and I'm wearing my Christmas PJs. Not going to happen. So the other piece of the story I have to tell you is that the last time, this was 3 times I went to the hospital in an ambulance during chemo. The last time they picked me up from when I passed out in the bathroom, another story, I was wearing these Christmas PJs, and I was there and released in the afternoon, and they rolled me out in a wheelchair to get picked up, and I'm wearing in broad daylight, sunny day, Christmas PJs. And I'm like, that is not happening again. So I start changing my clothes. My mom said, why are you changing your clothes? I said, because I cannot be wearing these. And maybe it was more like, going into the, so I changed my PJs, and then the ambulance, EMTs and the fire department, like 100 people were suddenly in my bedroom, and my bra was on my ample bra was on my dresser right where they were talking to me. So all I can think about is like, wear clean underwear and put your bra away kind of thing. And, whatever take my oxygen saturation, give me tests and all that, but don't look at my bra. So I did get taken away in the ambulance. And as I was about to drive away, my mom said to the guy who was going to be sitting in the back with me, keep her warm. Just make sure she stays warm. It's really important. He said, no problem. Warmth is my specialty. They load me in the back of the ambulance. And of course, this is COVID. So all of the windows in the ambulance are wide open. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and in Western San Francisco, which means basically it's freezing. So we're driving up over to UCSF Parnassus campus. Great hospital, but dude, take me to the other ER. But anyway, they took me to Parnassus, and on the way over there, I said, remember what my mom said about keeping me warm? And he said, oh, yeah. And I said, I'm really, really cold. And by the way, she's Italian. So she will come after you. I'm just giving you a warning. It's for your own good to keep me warm. And so he said, well, I see you have a good sense of humor. Ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, I have a good sense of humor, but I'm freezing. So he covers me in one of those like fire blanket kind of things. It's like crunchy and tinfoil. Tinfoil, because I'm from 1949. And we make it to the hospital. I don't have my Christmas PJs on, and I never did again, by the way. And everything went well. Yes, I had a concussion, blah, blah, blah. They took 1,000 x-rays of me and saw all the bruises and everything and sent me home. So that's my big story about my night of wanting banana bread. Thanks so much. Have a good life and tune in for the next one. There's so many stories.